Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Once again, apologies for it being such a long time since my last video. It's actually been like 2 or 3 weeks, I think. We've had a lot of illness in the house. My baby got poorly, then my girlfriend got poorly, and then I got poorly. We're all just about recovered now, but it's been a tough few weeks, so I do apologise for that. I'm sure you understand. So here we are back in Bianco Zoo. Last time out we were doing our safari exhibition over here. Very happy with how this turned out. Still got a lot of work to do around our research centre, but I feel like getting into a new animal now. I was going to come over this side of the zoo, so I want to do something in here. And the animal that I fancy doing, which I've just been looking at, and why did I click on that, is this one here, the caracal. I love these little cats. I've seen them before. Very nice things, quite shy, but I fancy having some of them over here. I want to do a large sort of round enclosure for them. Over here is my thinking. So that's what I'm going to crack on with straight away. So let's get on. So what I'm going to do first actually is just get rid of all this long grass. It always annoys me when you're trying to build and the grass is showing through. So let's get rid of as much of that as I can. Right. I'm not sure how I'm going to blend it into this flooring because I don't want this floor to continue really. This was really just used around here, so I might actually replace a bit of this with some different flooring, not too sure yet. But the main thing I need to do is think about the design of this this habitat. So I want it to be round. I'm thinking mainly glass so that you view it from the outside. So I guess I don't think I want to do grid pieces. I kind of want to do my own thing if I can. So let's find some off-grid glass. See, that's, you know, obviously it's too small a round piece, but it's the kind of thing I want, but I just want the flat version. Where are we? No, this is all back on the grid again now, isn't it? Ah, here we go. Right, what have we got here? I quite like that piece. Let's just see what else there is. Yeah, never quite understood these ones. I mean, they look decent, but they're not glass, are they? Clearly, because you can't see through either way. It's a bit strange. What have we got here? No, that's small. That's like a filler piece. Okay, let's stick, I think. Do you know what I might do? Let's just try this. Essentially what I need to do is create a piece and then copy it around. But what I might do is, just to try and make it a bit more interesting, something like that. Right, let's quickly get them grouped together. Okay, so all of them need to be higher because I want something at the bottom. So let's go for a bit of stone, I reckon, at the bottom. Some kind of plinth type thing. I think there are some big plinths, aren't there? Things like that. I could kind of do with the longer one though, which I'm sure is in here somewhere. What's that? No, that's too small. Hang on, let's I might possibly use that as an up and down piece actually. See, that looks good actually as a plinth up the other way, if you see what I mean. So if let's get the angle snap on. Let's have a look at this. I could kind of bury it into the ground, couldn't I? Let's just try this and see what it looks like. So if I overlap that a little bit at each end, see how this lines up. Okay, that's pretty good actually. That one I think needs to come over a little bit more. That's a good plinth. Once that's sunk into the ground a little bit more, I think that will look really nice. Tell you what I might do. Let's just see if that works at the top as well. If I do it the proper way. I kind of like that actually. It does look quite funky, doesn't it? Alright, let's try that for now, and until, you know, unless I find something better. So I do want some kind of post, certainly at this end, but I might do all of these bits with a post in, I think. I don't know. Whoops. I might just be able to use one of these actually. You know, I think that does look okay, doesn't it? Let's see if I can make sure it's covering up the end. It's quite grand, this. It looks a little bit Romanish, which is fine. I don't mind that. Right, let's just sink that down to there. What do we think? I like it so far, actually. So let's see how this works if I... do you know what I need to do actually? I need to build a roof. Now the roof, I'm not going to try and do a dome because I'm just, quite frankly, I'm no good at doing domes. So it's going to be a big flat roof. So let's try and find an off-grid stone piece that I could use. I don't... see, those are a pain because they're not two-sided. I could do just a big flat piece of stone. But you don't really get them, unfortunately. I didn't really want to use, I certainly didn't want to use a grid piece. Actually, if I could possibly use, is there an off-grid limestone? Let's take that to limestone. Yeah, so there is off-grid limestone, so I think I'll use this. So what I'm thinking I need to do is essentially just get it into position here. Take it to the edges. And then I think we're going to need, I'm going to need a couple of them. Like that. And then if I don't know how big I'm going to make this habitat. Let's go with that for now. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to duplicate that lot. Okay, let's see how this works. So let's try and duplicate this. Like so. And then let's try and turn the whole thing, see if this actually lines up at all. That's not bad, actually. You've just got a little gap down there, which doesn't look great. So what do I need to do? I need to kind of bring out the end pieces a little bit and then possibly put in, okay, yeah, I need to, right, it's good, it's very good, it's just not quite there yet. So let's just look at this. So we want to move these pieces out a tiny bit. Probably need to just balance these as well. I'm guessing I needed to do the same at the top. I didn't really look at that, did I? But I'm guessing the top had the same problem. Right, hopefully that solves that problem. And then I think here what I'll do is I'll get an extra one of these, and if I bring it out and bring it down, something like that. Right, let's just try that and see how it works. So again, just spin it round. Bring it out. Oh, I'm so annoyed that that has gone weird like that. That should not do that. Never mind, we can sort that out. There we go. Right, let's see how this looks. Okay, actually that post looks okay like that, doesn't it? It could probably do with just coming over a little bit more, and actually I forgot I needed to take it to the top as well. So let's let's just take that up, probably right up to there, I think, and then both of them I think just needed to come maybe out a bit and back in there a little bit. It's always tricky doing this, that's why I don't do it very often. Right, let's hope this bit works better this time. No, it hasn't, has it? It's still gone off. I never understand sometimes why it does that and why sometimes it doesn't. It's very odd. I think it's probably because of that little post that I just moved. I think it just confuses where the like the center axis is. But there we go. Okay, how are we looking now? That's that post is still a little bit off, isn't it? Do you know what? Let's go with this. Okay, and then let's just try. Don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm hoping if I can just select these, get rid of the angle snap, and then turn them, and I can kind of, oops, oh, that's a bit delicate, isn't it? There we go. How's that? Still seems a bit off, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't select this last one here, that's why. What an idiot. I thought I'd selected them all. Oh dear. I am a bit of a nincompoop sometimes. I just like making life difficult for myself. There we go. Whoops, no, not that one. There we go. Now I've got them all. Right, let's try this again. There. How does that look? That looks pretty central to me. Nice. Right, there we go. It's a nice little habitat. How's the roof look? Roof is looking good. Let's come inside. Looking good. Wow, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So that is the start of a habitat. Now, where do I want it? I think I'll bring it in a bit more like that. Yeah, it's not looking spectacular, is it? Let's just zoom out. It looks okay. It's going to need something big back here, I think, and another nice big building. This is just a small habitat, really. So the other thing, obviously, I need to think about is where the door is going to be for the actual habitat to go. So I'm going to have to put in a viewing dome entrance. Yeah, I remember that. Oh my word, that's huge. Wow, that's for very big habitats, isn't it? Let's go with a habitat gate here. So I'll have to obviously change one of these walls, and that's fine. How do I want to do this? Probably just something like that. Let's just bring that length down a bit. Lovely. A little bit too short, but that's fine. I'll fiddle around with that. Let's see if that connects. Yes, it does. Good. Okay, so there's our habitat entrance. Lovely. Right, pathways. Oh, yeah, I need to delete a bit of that. I'll keep that. Don't mind that. Let's align to this grid here. Right, where have I got part? Ah, yes, they weren't linked, were they? Well, do you know what? I'm going to link them now. I think it kind of makes sense because I did it so that people had to walk around here, but it doesn't really make sense to keep it completely separate now that I've got this here. I don't know why I've got that one selected. I want natural path. Yeah, that's not quite going to work there. I'm going to have to kind of do it like this, aren't I? And hope that I can link that in. Oh, that's good. I can get quite close there. Let's go right into there. Nice. Link that in there and get that one there. Okay, that's good. I like that. See what I'll do actually. Let's deselect the grid. I'll just... Oh, boom. There we go. Wow. Check that out. End up with a funky little bit here, but you know, that's life. I can deal with that. Great. So let's come into here again and just change all of this. So I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of them. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll get the I'll get a lime scale wall. Hang on. Kind of filling this. Let's get it back behind the door. Okay, let's go like that. I kind of like these. I still want to keep these, so what I'll do, I'll just get the limestone like that. Actually, I think that's going to have to go to the bottom as well. No, actually, let's just... Okay, let's do that. And then you've got these pieces. I think I need to bring them something like that. I'll move these back pieces in a minute. Let's take that up to there again. Let's just get rid of that one for now. Right, so if I move that down, and then I think what I want to do is, so annoying when it does that. Let's make this a double thickness, and then I'll copy over to this side as well, because it really is the only way of hiding this, the posts on this. Okay, that way at least we've still got the glass. I'll take them backwards as well, so we've got them on the inside. And let's just bring them in to fill that gap in the middle there as well. Lovely. It's a shame that the inside ends up looking a bit weird because you don't end up with a door on it, but you know, such is life. Right, so I've still got to try and hide these little bits. Actually, let's have a look. There are some patterned pieces. No, that's on the grid. Let's just go back to stone. Let's see if I can use some of those nice patterned bits. The bits that I was looking at before. Yeah, these ones. Ah, no, it's going to be too big. Although, actually, I could decorate that. I think that's probably a good idea because that is a bit plain, isn't it? So it'd be quite nice to have something like that sunk into there. Let's go to the top, I reckon. Something like that. Just make sure that's not poking through. That's good. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm just wondering whether I can get away with having one of these at the bottom here. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. I like that. Just wondering if I need another one at the top or not. Yes, I do. There we go. Makes a nice frame, doesn't it? Good. So yeah, so actually I think I will just go with limestone. Let's just see if I can make this fit. It's a little bit tricky, isn't it? But it's fine. So yeah, we'll just fill. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's just take this down like that. Let's go across and up, and then I reckon another one of these at each end here. Like so. There, that actually looks like a really nice doorway. I know it's not going to look as good from the inside, but it's really hard to do that. You know, I could put a fake door on the inside here, but it just wouldn't look good. Yeah, it's fine. There's no need. It looks good from the outside, and that's the main thing I'm worried about. Lovely. Okay, do you know what? Let's get our animals in. Let's get a couple of animals in. Right, what are they? It was the caracal. That's the ones. I might just get 2 in for now and then see how they look. I can't remember quite how big they are. Let's get Limba and Bakari. So I'll just get these 2 in. Now I'm going to need. Let's have a look. What have we got around here in the way of a work zone? Did I? Ah, yes. So this, what have I got in here? Staff. Oh no, that's the entrance to that. Hang on, let's check out our work zones here. Komodo dragons. So what have we got? Ah, so we've got staff room, habitat, and a keeper hut there. Okay, that's fine. So new work zone, that habitat, that keeper hut, that staff room, keeper hut, habitat. Perfect. And then I will hire a new keeper. And you work zone 5 for now. Let's just rename that work zone. Caracal. There we go. So we have a member of staff working the Caracal habitat. How big are they? Actually, do you know what? I think 2 is going to be okay in there. I think animals like this will often live either just in pairs or in 2s. So actually, I think that's going to work out just fine. Now, there is an issue of this pathway here being very high. And if I continue it, it's going to continue being high. I can't really get away from that. Now, why did I have to do it so high? I think I was probably trying to cover something up, wasn't I? It is one massive piece, isn't it? Let's just see. Why was I doing it so high? Yeah, it's the ground, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's got to be high. I will continue it being quite high. But I think I quite like the idea of going back to this lovely limestone. So what I might actually do, I might jagged the edge along here. So if I go, I lose that. This is actually a separate piece over here for some reason. That's not quite gonna. It's not quite gonna look right actually if I do what I was gonna do. That's really annoying. That's tricky. I was gonna make it jagged, so I was gonna come in here and I was gonna put in. Yeah, I was gonna. Hang on. I was gonna jagged it like that, and then have that sort of there and there. Let's put it in and then let's come back to this one. Okay, I'll try and make this work. I still don't know quite how I'm going to do this bit, but I like the idea of this. I think what I need to do here is just split these off and bring them back like that. I'm going to have to just manipulate their heights a tiny bit. Hang on, which piece am I trying to do here? I think it's just that piece. No, hang on. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Hang on. So it's that one that I want to split. Always gets tricky when you're doing this kind of thing. It will look good in the end, I promise. It's always worth it. It's always worth putting the extra effort into these things. Now, let's just move that one back as well, actually. Why does it say there's 40 objects? Oh, that's connected to that one, that's why. That's fine. Let's just split that off. Just need to move that back a tiny bit, like so. There. Now, what I might then do actually is get rid of that completely. So what do we got? We've got that. Oh no, I just split all of them individually, didn't I? Let's just, can I undo that? Yes, I can. Good. That is not what I intended. I wanted to merge that and that. No, it's not going to let me do that, is it? Okay, let's just see actually. If I just come into here. There we go. Right. We got there in the end. So then I can come in and do this. And I can bring this back around where it was before. Hopefully it will line up in here okay. No, of course it doesn't. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? But that's fine. I can do that. And then these pieces here, I just need to split them off and take them back to there. Just manipulate the height a little bit. There we go. Good. Right, that's looking much nicer now, isn't it? And then I can continue this. I don't think I can put that piece on because it's going to go inside, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. I'll have to do some work on the ground around here to get that looking okay. Good. Okay, that looks fine. So yeah, that's fine. I'll put pieces around the rest at some point. But yeah, at least that creates a nice sort of a shaped edge to the pathway. Actually, hang on, I've messed that up, haven't I? That piece there should be one of them. There we go. Nice. Okay, our animals are in. Obviously, they still need a lot of work. Let's just get this habitat renamed to Caracows. Let's make sure they've got everything they want. Let's get that put up to there. Let's get all the maintenances done. Lovely. Good. Well, that's a decent start to the habitat, isn't it? I want to really light this up well, so I'll put a whole load of lighting on the roof. So my thinking is I want it to look quite jungly in here, so I'm going to build them a load of platforms and fill it with all sorts of nice jungle plants. That's the plan, and I think that will look really nice. Yeah, good. Okay, and then I don't know what I'll do next. I'll do some more around here. I think I fancy having another big building here. Not sure what. Maybe a reptile house. I haven't done that yet, have I? I forget what I do in which zoos. No, we've done penguins, we've done Komodo dragons, got some monkeys, I think, in here. Wild dog safari. Yeah, so maybe I'll do a big reptile house here, big sort of an L shape around the back here, I think, with several entrance points. Try and make a really nice, modern, funky looking building. I think that's probably the way to go here. Great, let's leave it there then. So thank you so much for joining me. Once again, I do apologise at the infrequency of my videos. I'm so sorry, but I really appreciate that you guys still watch. Hopefully you're still enjoying the series. I've got some time off for Christmas, actually. I always take a couple of weeks off for Christmas. So I'm hoping that I'll have some time then to get some recordings done. I'll probably try and do a whole load of them and sort of keep some in the bank for when I then can't do them. That's my plan. But I'm sure you appreciate that life just gets in the way sometimes, especially with a youngster. She's 9 months old now. Can you believe it? I've been a dad for 9 months. It's crazy. It's the greatest thing in the world, but obviously it just takes up a lot of your time. So, but this channel is not going anywhere. I'm really looking forward to getting back into this. Getting lots more Planet Zoo stuff done, and other games as well. I've got back into Foundation recently, so I want to start a new series of that. I want to play Cities. Was it City Skylines 2? Possibly, it depends. All the reports are that it's very good, but still a bit buggy at the moment. But at some point, I definitely want to have that on the channel. And I've got a whole list. I've probably got 20 other games that I want to play again. A lot of the ones that I've already done on the channel, I want to get back into and play again. So there's lots of stuff that I want to do. It's just a case of when I can do them. But you know, as my little one grows up, hopefully I'll get a bit more time. But that might just be wishful thinking. Who knows? We shall see. But for now, thank you for joining me, and I do hope to see you again very soon. But until then, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.